So you join me in a Mini Cooper S Resolute edition. This car just looks so amazing in the colour, and with the design, it's something that Mini have recently kind of brought out. I love already some of the touches, the sat nav. I've got it in sport mode, but you've got really nice touches on the buttons, even the start stop button. But yeah, you can knock it into like mid or green, and obviously lightens up the steering, makes things a little bit more calm. But this is a Mini. Minis are meant to be sort of fun to enjoy, and yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick it into sport and I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah, well spec'd this car, I've got to say, in Cooper S guise, and I'm just super looking forward to this. Automatic gearbox, so no manual in this. Feels very classy. I love even when you like change the volume, you get like little lights sort of light up on the side. I can't show that due to copyright reasons, but I can kind of try and do it. There we go. You can see how it lights up around the side. Everything feels direct. You can like adjust the steering as well, and it sort of adjusts the rev counter and the speed limit. Feels very, yeah, organic, very nice. The light is really nice in here as well. It's a super cool little place to be in. I am hoping to try the John Cooper Works today, but interested to know what this is like on the road. Certainly the seats look super nice as well. It's a really nice little design touch. Certainly looks very special, and we'll head straight out. We'll see what it's like. Right, I mean, it's not slow. That's really good. Of all the cars I've driven today, and you might have seen recent ones on my channel, there goes the John Cooper Works, which I'm hoping to try. This feels one of the most engaging. I've driven the GR86 today as well. This is classic hot hatch, you know. This is just engine, car, heritage. A lot going for it. A lot going for it. It picks up. Plenty of torque. Enough power, not crazy power, but because these Minis are so light and agile, you don't need crazy power to have fun on roads like this. Oh, it's so direct. You gotta love a Mini. You really have. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, like, would you really want a manual? But I've seen a lot of these Minis in an auto configuration. Actually, that kind of suits the car. It feels a bit more classy, these cars nowadays. Brakes are feeling good. Power's feeling good. Looks a very nice car. I mean, I'm not complaining about the pan roof, the paintwork, or the little touches on the styling. Very nice. Kind of like, you know, I've driven the Bar 500, which is the Fiat 500 basically, and that's sort of almost trying to be a bit of a fashion accessory. This is the same, but the quality feels quite a fair step on, actually. You get a lot more twitching at the front with the front wheel drive. Even stuck behind an Audi. But yeah, let me drive this a little bit further and we'll continue. But yeah, as you can see, this is the cockpit. This is what it's like. And yeah, I'll give you a little bit more driving impressions of yeah, the Mini Cooper S. So a bit more driving in the Mini Cooper S Resolute edition. Yeah, I'll show pictures of the outside because it's really nice quality. Like nice pinstriping, sort of like a dark green in this one. Very nice. You can see from the seats, nice and light and airy. What I like, particularly in a car which is, yeah, can be quite narrow. Feels good. Feels really good. I quite like it in sport, but in eco, it goes super quiet, which I wasn't actually expecting. So that's super nice. Gearbox felt good. Everything feels good. So yeah, shall we move on our way a little bit further? Yeah, I get the whole Mini thing. This is actually one of the first Minis I've driven. I do not lie, and I'm having a load of fun. It's a big part of well, certainly appreciate it's BMW now, but there's a lot about Mini for car enthusiasts. Everyone's heard of a Mini, everyone knows what it's all about. And yeah, so we start in mid. I quite like sport, firms things up a little bit, certainly makes things a little bit more sporty. It feels very engaging, really, really nice. And yeah, as you can see, it's very much a smile car. Just that kind of raw, organic kind of nature is what I like. And it looks super classy, super classy. Like, it's a really good spec to go for this, and that's the whole point of these kind of special editions. They kind of enable you to do that. Gearbox is pretty responsive. It's got the charm. It's got so much charm. Oh, I'm really liking this. Yeah, I was never too sure on these kind of cars, not gonna lie. But having actually just driven it and spent a bit of time in it, I get it, because they're super cool to drive, really cool to drive. Really nice and agile, yet very refined and very... I mean, this isn't even like a JCW, and it feels plenty quick enough. You know, it's got the power to go. This is the 5-door version as well. Yeah, happy days, happy days. This is what this is what I still get out of bed for, in terms of being still a car enthusiast. Cars like this, and yeah, it's very, very good fun. And I think packages and stuff like that, you know, it can be quite hard to choose. So something like this, where they've got all those extra styling tweaks, it's like, yeah, probably go for it. That's probably the biggest part of the car, actually. Just the looks, the stripes, the whole kind of engagement on that side. It drives very well. The wheel feels very, very nice. Not, yeah, easy to hold. I feel when I've driven quite a few cars today, and I've kind of mentioned that you drive from the seat of your pants. This feels like you're driving from the wheels. It feels a lot more engaging. Like, yeah. Traction, I'm sort of losing a little bit more as well, but that's kind of making for an improved driving experience, which is what I like. Yeah, and hurtling around these roads, it's a good car. I like the Minis. There's plenty of other options you can go for, but I think probably one of those things in your life, own a Mini. just do it. It's like the default. I think on Top Gear they used to say, oh, you got to own an Alpha, got to own an Alpha. I'm not so sure on that. I think the Mini kind of steps up a game, and to kind of get my venture into that is, yeah, it's exciting. It drives really well, it looks really nice, it's really well spec'd. I'll leave like everything in sort of like descriptions around it. Hey, yeah, in my sort of time sort of with it, I have got a lot of time for it, and hey, we don't know what's going on, you know, with well, the electric world that we're in now. You can obviously get electric Minis, but yeah, to have a little bit of noise, nothing to complain about there, is something we're not going to see, we're not going to hear that much longer. So yeah, I personally prefer the 3-door looks, I'm not going to lie, but I think for practicality and everything, 5-door's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit tight getting in and out. The seats are very body hugging. Everything's very leather, very premium. It's part of the whole BMW group now. It's got that extra quality of ability to work. Doesn't feel too firm to me. A really nice quality car, like really top works. And you know, I'm not as familiar with these kind of cars as some people. If you're an owner, or you know, you're looking to get this car, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll do my best to help you out, and also you can help other people out if you do have this type of car, things to watch out for. You know, I'd like to try and keep a community channel. Yeah, this is the whole point of my channel. It's a lot more for the community, and yeah, for me, it's a nice smile factor in this. You gotta have a Mini. They're such good fun. You really can't beat a Mini. Super fun, big smile factor, and yeah, still keeping it going. That's the main thing in one way or another. And yeah, I can recommend from my sort of experience with this one. So yeah, top work Mini, top work. Like, share, subscribe, and yeah, comment below for any more content to come.